Hi there, my name's Vince from mymatevince.com, and in this video today we're going to be trying to fix this Doctor Who Tardis here. So it's a money box, but what happens is when you put the money in, nothing's happening. So let me just turn it on at the bottom. On, I've got batteries in. When you put it in here, there's nothing happening. So let's take it apart and see if we can fix it. So we've got some wires going up from there. We've got a catch here which doesn't look great. That looks broken, so that might be part of the problem there. Maybe this catch is to get it, maybe you have to close the doors for it to make the sound, and that's what this button's for here. So it might be all related to this here, and then the wires go up there to do the sound, to do the lights. So do you know what, it's got nothing to do with the fact of putting money in, because if you look, it's just a hole. It's just a hole up, oh, there goes the doors. It's just a hole up here, yeah? When you put your money in here. So it's got nothing to do with putting the money in. It must be purely when you open the doors, when you close them again, they must make the sound. So you put your money in, close the doors, then they must make the sound. So that says to me, looking at this, I think that this switch is faulty here. It definitely looks like it's been smashed. So I think it's not recognising, it's not pushing in far enough, it's not turning it on. So let's muck around with this now. Let's turn it on here. Let's hold this right the way in. No, it's still not doing anything, is it? Right, okay, let's take this bit apart here, see if it will all make sense then, because I'm not really sure. Not really sure about this at the moment. Okay, we've got a tiny little bit of a circuit board here. So this switch is definitely broken up here. In fact, what does... oh no, sorry, this switch doesn't do anything. All this is purely to keep the door shut. So there you go, you know when it clicks in. Right, so that might not be such a big deal, because we might be able to just fix this up. So now we have to work out why this isn't working. I hope it's nothing to do with this. There must be a tiny little chip under this blob here. Hope it's nothing to do with that. Hopefully it's a faulty switch here. In fact, if you have a look at the blue wire, look, it's been completely crushed. That doesn't mean it's faulty, but I hope there's a break there, and that might be the problem, because that needs to be round to the side. Right, let's see where that blue wire goes. So it loops around here and it goes to here, so we should be able to test continuity between here and here, from here to here, and see if we've got continuity. Yes, we have. Okay, so just because the wire's crushed there, there's still continuity inside there. Let me see what's happening with these red wires. Could be a faulty switch. Might well be a faulty switch. And see if there's continuity between here and here, which there's not. So now let's turn it on and see if there is continuity. And there's still not. There's still not. So that says to me that the switch itself is faulty. Yeah, I think it's a faulty switch. So if we were to bridge these two here and then press this button here, something should happen. So let's zoom out a little bit. Let's bridge this and now press it. There we go. And the lights. Watch this. Hold on. Take that out again. Ready? Zoom out a bit more. Doesn't last for very long though, does it?
Oh my god, you can travel in time.
Do you know what? Let's not spoil it. Let's get it fixed and then see what it does at the end. Maybe it's got more than one saying. Look at that, really is sparkling. Lovely. Now let's do this dirty thing here. Oh, look at that, straight away. Can you see that side's gone now? Look at the black side here. One white, Look at that, completely gone. I thought that would take a lot more scrubbing to get rid of that. Right, I'm going to be putting this on it. It's supposed to be very good for contacts. So I don't know if this is on or off. Oh, that must be off. Oh no, I've got a broken wire now. I've got a little broken wire here. Right, I've got to solder that back on. There we go. Right,
God, you can travel in.
let's not spoil it. So I'm going to have to get the soldering iron out, and I'm going to just have to solder this black wire back onto here, because with all the pulling and stuff, it's just broken off. You see this one here? So I just have to solder that. I presume it just goes on with that black wire there. No fun now. I think for the plastic, I'm going to cut up some of this clear stuff here and use that, and then I'm just going to put some, you know, sort of gaffer tape or duct tape, whatever you want to call it, around it to put it all in together. Right, so just for an example here, I've got the clear stuff, so I'm going to be kind of like cutting it to size and putting it up to maybe around that height there. Not sure, I might have to experiment because I don't really know fully how much these are supposed to stick out. I think I'll do it to there to begin with. I think the most important bit is to do the bits at the side. Then if it's wrong, I might have to undo it and do it again. So this bit, I could be lucky, or this bit might take quite some time. Perfect. I wasn't expecting to get that first time round. Right, so now it's just going to be a case of screwing it back together and cleaning it all up and sorting out these little police box stickers up the top here. So to get these little stickers back down here, I'm going to use double-sided sticky tape. I'm just going to put a tiny bit on the bit that's damaged, and that will hopefully keep it in place. The stickers back on. So now I'm going to get a wet wipe and give this all a nice good clean everywhere. So let's get everything cleared away and let's do the final test. So here it is all finished, and it has come up perfectly clean. So apart from the discoloration that you can see, so this is the original one here, the light, the door, and here, you can see it really has discoloured very badly, but that looks more realistic to me. That side there looks more realistic than this colour here. But it's come up really good. So I haven't tested it yet, so we're going to test it fully now, see if it does more than one phrase. But check out the doors. There you go. You can see that they now open and close absolutely fine. You can hear that click, just like the bin lid. You know, when you do a bin lid, the catch there sounds exactly the same. So this is it. This is the old police box. You can see the old telephone here, and it looks absolutely perfect. So this is the 10th Doctor. I looked up, it's between, it looks on Wikipedia, it's between 2005 and 2010. The assistant here is Martha Jones, so maybe 11 or 12 years old, that sort of age. Right, let's do a test. So we're going to turn it on. We've got some money down here. So now open up the doors. Right, so it says the first bit. So now we put the money in, and now let's close the doors. And the light comes on. Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, if you like Doctor Who, I do like Doctor Who. It's the one thing that I can watch with both my children, and they both like it. Look at that. Did you see that? It fades off. Oh, that's nice, that is. Right. It said something different then. Right, so it says the different phrase when it opens, and then it does the same thing when it closes. But there you go, that is it. I think for £5.50 that is well worth it. And yes, it was a very easy fix, but it was still a fix. We had 2 breaks on it. We had the fact that the switch wasn't working, that's the reason why it didn't work at all, and the door was loose because the catch was broken down there. So that is it for this video. If you liked it, please subscribe for more how-to videos, and also give it a thumbs up. So I'll let that just play as the video ends. Take care, bye now.